We went from Shimoneta to Psychopaths real quick in under just 3 months. UK expands Online Safety Act to enforce preemptive censorship for priority offenses. And then if you read this, British pushes for online safety drifts into a realm of digital pre-crime, where algorithms decide guilt before anything gets seen. Do you realize just how insane it is that in the span of 3 months, we have not just went from think of the kids, protect the kids, to censor adults and freedom of expression and speech and art and all that type of other stuff. We went from that to now thought crimes. If you have even potentially a thought crime, you haven't even uttered the words, you've never spoken it to any other person, you have never said it online, you never talked to your family members about it, they will now criminalize you and theoretically throw you in jail or whatever for thought crimes. That you realize how insane this is. Like, this is so crazy. It feels like it's unreal to me. I cannot believe we're actually living in a reality to where we're actually itching close to something like the Minority Report and Psychopaths. And for those that don't know what these series are about, let me give a brief outline. So basically, Psychopaths, I want to read the brief synopsis here. Justice and the enforcement of it has changed. In the 22nd century, Japan enforces the civil system, an objective means of determining the threat level of each citizen by examining their mental state for signs of criminal intent, known as their psychopaths. Minority Report, if you scroll down, this is what it is about. Based on the story by the famed science fiction writer Philip, Minority Report is an action detective thriller set in Washington, D.C. in 2054, where police utilize a psychic technology to arrest and convict murderers before they commit their crime. We are living actually in a reality to where this is becoming real. What the hell is going on in 2025, dude? I don't know how any UK citizen right now looks at this type of stuff and is like, this is okay, I'm fine. Like, are you guys legitimately right now the I'm fine meme where you have the dog sitting down in the chair and the whole room is on fire on them? Are you literally that meme right now? Because it's like, I don't know how anyone could actually say you're fine when you have just seen this rampant, like, honestly, it feels dystopian. It really does feel dystopian. And I'm just like, I don't know how anyone could actually allow this, to allow their country to be done like this rampant censorship. So let's just get into reading this article before I go any further. So, the UK government is preparing to expand the reach of its already controversial censorship law, the Online Safety Act, which has caused a magnitude of problems. We've all seen it. You have the whole stuff with going on in the EU, we have now stuff in Australia, we have the stuff in the United States, all sorts of stuff. It's caused a domino effect, as we all know. I don't think I need to get back into that. I think everybody is aware of what the Online Safety Act is at this point, and what kind of damage it's done to the entire internet. But anyways, with a new set of rules that push platforms towards preemptive censorship. The change would compel tech companies, aka like massive tech companies like Google, YouTube, whatever, and Amazon and stuff, massive tech companies to block material before users can even see it, under the claim of stopping cyber flashing and content encouraging or assisting serious self-harm. Once again, this is definitely not going to work. Algorithms, AI, and everything trying to use this type of technology, it's not going to work. Just straight up. But on October 21st, the government laid before Parliament a statutory instrument titled the Online Safety Act 2023 Priority Offences Amendment. Regulations 2025. This legal mechanism, used to amend existing legislation without requiring a full new act, adds 2 additional priority offenses to Schedule 7 of the Online Safety Act: encouraging or assisting self-harm, defined in Section 184 of the OSA, and cyber flashing, derived from Section 66A and 66B of the UK Sexual Offences Act of 2003. By classification, these are as priority illegal content under Section 59 of the OSA. The government triggers the law's strictest obligations for online platforms. Section 10 of the Act lays out the steps companies must take to remain complacent, steps that go far beyond traditional moderation. Platforms will be required to employ preemptive censorship systems designed to prevent individuals from encountering priority illegal material or content, and to mitigate and manage the risk of the service being used for the commission of facilitating of a priority offense. In reality, this means social networks, forums, and message services will need to automatically block or filter posts that algorithms believe might fall under these categories before they're even visible to the public. This would require increased surveillance of people's online communication. Now, I don't think I really need to go further into this to really kind of state what's wrong here. The point of the matter is that to go into this type of reality, to monitor what someone's going to do before they do it, you would need to ramp up the surveillance of your citizens to an even higher degree than it already is. For instance, every single individual message you make online, it will be sent potentially to whatever company or government or whatever for they can look at it and then put you in an algorithm to know what you're going to do at any given time. There is no way, this is me being sarcastic by the way, there's no way that this won't be used in a bad way, in bad faith. Because let's be honest here. Let's just do a hypothetical, we're going down a hypothetical reality. What the UK wants to do here with the Online Safety Act to stop actual crimes and illegal activity, it works, okay? The problem is that there will eventually be a power that comes into power while this law is in effect in the UK, and they will use it to censor people. What stops a government from adding additional laws, being like, okay, so this is now illegal, let's make this illegal, and we just monitor them. We just monitor whatever they're doing. This is just rampant invasion of privacy to censor your citizens. And it's just insane how this literally all started. Like, I talked about this 3.5, almost 4 months ago now, and how it all started to where we're at now. It has escalated to such a point so quickly. It's astounding me. It actually blows me away. I can't believe something like this actually is happening right now. And that we are, like, if we had the technology, this is the crazy part. If we had the technology, psychopaths would be real right now. I'm willing to bet everything right now, okay? That if they had the technology to create, like, the weapon in psychopaths to determine your mental state and whatever you're going to do before you do it, they would use that. I'm not even joking. Just looking at the situation, I'm just like, how have we fallen this far? Like, I thought Shimoneta might be bad, getting into that realm, but now we're getting into psychopaths areas. Yikes. I really hope that this doesn't lead to a domino effect, by the way, where other governments will try to start doing this as well. Like, once again, this is the danger. This is the danger of opening up censorship and allowing governments to control the internet like this and know what you're doing. This is the danger of that. It leads to stuff like this. Holy crap, man. Holy crap. How did we even get here, dude? How did we even get to something like this? It's just, like, it's just crazy how insane 2025 has been. Like, I would like to reiterate that we all started this year when it came to this whole situation with the Online Safety Act for the politicians here and the Prime Minister of UK to say, think of the children, it's for the kids, the reason why we're having to censor you. But it's literally been time and time again we have seen it do anything but protect kids, to Discord leaks, to sites being compromised, to hacks, to just the rampant censorship on all platforms requiring your face or your ID of some kind. It is nothing about protecting kids. It's literally just about knowing what you're doing. And there's so many layers to this. You could say it's because they want to sell your data. You could say it's because they just want to know what you're doing before they can censor you or arrest you, whatever, silence you. There's ways you could take this. But the point of the matter is I just don't know how any UK citizen can sit back, look at this, and be like, this is okay. Because now you're being literally thought crimed. Having thoughts is now a crime, technically. Like, that's just... Bro. I can't believe we're in a reality to where we're getting actually closer to something like psychopaths. Like, if they had the gun, they probably would use it. I'm going to leave it at that, though. Tell me your thoughts in the comments below how you feel about this news. Do you think it's about to get a whole lot worse? Which technically it is. For those that don't know, in a month, Australia will be implementing its own Online Safety Act. So, Australian citizens, get ready for that one. You're probably going to go through your whole effect here that UK has been going through. And yeah, I hope this doesn't start a domino effect, by the way, this whole thought crime thing. I hope no other country wants to follow suit and do the exact same thing. Please, let's hope that doesn't happen. But judging by how this year has already been, I wouldn't be surprised if other governments are already trying to write up their own legislation that does this exact same thing. But okay, be safe, stay healthy. I love you guys. Chibi out.